I'm going to bring a very special guest onto the stage. This is not an easy audience. You're drunk, cynical fucks. Half of you are in comedy already and have heard just about everything there is to hear. So, fuck knows why he's chosen this to be his first ever gig. But I really, please do give all the love, all the fucking joy you possibly can to a newcomer to the party as well. It's Laney's kid brother. He's fantastic. Would you please welcome to the stage Frank Allbritten?
Hello. I'm wearing Andy Andrus pants. By the way, if that helps. So good morning.
You're not the first dude that's been in it.
And not the last. Good morning, or as they say in Germany, Captain Morgan. So, politics are weird, right? I read that in a Noam Chomsky book. He said that politics are weird. That's a quote. So the left screams meat is murder, and the right screams abortion is murder, and I scream both are delicious. As I wipe placenta from my jowl. Do we have any stem cells in the audience? Any stem cells? No stem cells? Okay, well if they're not here well, they are here, so I can't do those jokes. They're offensive to them. Superlatives. You know who hearts stem cells is Dick Cheney. Dick Cheney was in his high school yearbook. I was rummaging through my house and I found his high school yearbook for some reason. That doesn't make sense. But he was voted most likely to scowl excessively. So that's prophetic. But yeah. But first time. But yes. Yeah. And high school yearbook. That's my segue. High school.
There it is.
But yeah, the Marines in high school tried to recruit me. I guess they tried to recruit everyone because apparently this is what we need to fight America with. Right there. Fuck you, Al Qaeda, with that business. But and so I was walking down the hallway, and the recruitment officer he said he asked me, "Do you have what it takes to be in the Marines?" And I said what? A pulse and a lack of intellect? But yeah, high school. I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom in high school. That was what I wanted my career choice to be. And people, they tell you that you can't be a stay-at-home mom just because you're a man and you don't have any kids. And I say, stop pissing on my dreams. But I told my counselor that I want to be a stay-at-home mom, and he said, you can't do that. And I said, you know what, I think you're a jive turkey. And he started crying.
Jive?
Yeah, he started crying. And, you know, I didn't think it was that big a deal, but I went home, and it turns out that he killed himself. He got so upset about that. He really thought, you know, he's leading the youth of America astray. And he was a very brief man. He was very emotional, but very brief man. And sure enough, they went into his house the next day and found a suicide sticky note on the fridge. So he probably suffered from some kind of depression. A lot of people, I'm sure, tonight deal with depression through the application of drugs. I know I'm certainly very dizzy right now from a number of PBRs. Piggyback rides. I don't drink. What a lot of people my age seem to be doing, I heard about this, they will soak a tampon in vodka and then shove it up their ass.
Get off your high horse.
Which brings two questions to mind. One, what the fuck is wrong with my generation? And two, which brand is most absorbent? But yeah, and I tend to not drink. I try to stay healthy. I just do Coke. But and speaking of Coke, like, do you ever have like a really good nap where you just sleep and it's just you wake up and you feel so refreshed and like maybe your heart stops for a little bit, like a really good sleep. You know, you wake up in your own piss. It's a good rest. But
That's from doing Emery's coke.
But yeah, sleeping. I don't have any tips for sleeping, but I do have some other tips. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Shh, don't tell the rapists.
Very nice.
Another tip: modern country music is actually worse for your health than dying. On a cigarette pack. And finally, if there's a Christian proverb: if you give a man a fish, he'll say, you know, thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks for the fish. But if you teach a man how to fish, he'll say, throw a string in the water. Thanks fucking a lot. That I really didn't know that. That's great. But yeah, so thanks. Thanks.
Frank Haas and Pepper, give him a round of applause. Frank Hubachaka, give Frank Hubachaka from Frank Morgantown, West Virginia. Allbritten. Frank, 3 syllables. We call him Frankie 3 syllables. Get up here, Frank. Frank,
What's your name, dog?
you've won the award for the most likely to kick ass for your first time ever. Yeah! As a comic as a gentleman who used to do comedy myself years ago, I can tell you that if that's really your first time, and I don't know, you're probably 50 and we're giving you beer, but let's everyone just rewind over that part. Let's start your iPods anew. Your level of writing and performing, if that's your first time, will mean that you're too good to ever be able to do stand-up comedy. You'll do it for like, you'll David Cross it, but without the fucking actual hiding the shame that you'll do it. You go, fuck this. You'll be in some fucking depressed state. You've read a lot of shit. You're gonna wind up like Petrovka. I'm saying you're good. Give him a round of applause. Yeah! Frank, what's his berry? I will. I just have 2 superlatives because only me and Frank are playing the superlatives game. But a superlative, most recurring thought in Jason Barnes' head. Wish I had that over again. It's funny to Jason Barnes, and that's all that matters. Superlatives are all about amusing the person that you're talking about, so fuck you.